Yo, what's up guys? So welcome back to the channel. So first of all, if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe and do like this video, do comment on it. Yeah, so before we get into this video, I'm gonna show you guys some cinematics. We will do a few pulls and yeah, enjoy. Yeah, so we have the owner here of a very beautiful RunX RSI. So his name is Saeed. So welcome to the channel.
Salam bro, how are you?
Yeah, so first of all, why did you buy a Toyota RunX RSI?
So it was always a dream car of mine. A friend of mine actually owned one in 2005 when we were still at school. I think it was matric. His dad bought him one for his 18th birthday. I think. We obviously used to drive that car when we go out and all of that other stuff, and from there I just loved this car. But I was always a Toyota guy. Yeah. It actually all started my cousin having a twin cam, a Villa bookie, and it started by that. Strange enough, my father was he was a Ford guy, but I converted him to Toyota, and his first car he actually wanted to buy was a 2012. But then he said no. I think he then just opted for the 1300 TES at the time. And yeah, my first car was a twin cam Avante 1612. Started off with a Tzz-ge motor, and then a blue head gasket. Obviously, previous owner not looking after the car, or not maintaining it. And then I replaced the whole motor with a chapspec motor with the lines on the intake. And yeah, from there I was like I said, I was always a toy cop, and so yeah, I had a twin cam Avante. That was my first car. They knocked that car. A drunk guy drove into me. I then had a slant fan, 1800 3T. I had a Perons exhaust on there. It wasn't really fast, but I enjoyed it.
Fun was there.
Yeah.
Drive.
Yeah. And then I had a TES. Actually, it was first a bubble. It was actually my wife's car, but that one I also made nice. Whatever, also 1300. We sold that, bought the TES, and then I had after the TES I bought a 180i, a new spec, and yeah, and I sold that car, wanting to actually buy a RunX, but not planning on buying an RSI. But I got there. Actually, a friend of mine recommended me to his boss, because his boss was looking to upgrade, and yeah, here we are, and I'm now owning an RSI, and it's always been a dream of mine, to own one.
Yeah, so obviously this is now the RSI. So yeah, it's powered by the 2zz-ge motor. So can you just tell us a bit about what you done on the motor?
So the motor is bone stock. I haven't touched anything on the motor yet. Everything is in place. There's obviously an induction kit, motor gate induction, which is still the old one. Induction, exhaust, induction with a Pepsi filter. I have a full 63mm manual bend exhaust, and then I've got a branch, custom made branch by my friend Hassan, the metalsmith.
So I'll just leave his details in the description.
The branch is custom 3 or 4 stainless steel, TIG welded, and yeah, also manual, and there's a chip. So yeah, unique chip, and that's it.
Yeah, so for the guys that know the RSI, you can see that it actually has a different engine cover. So Saeed is just gonna tell me what engine cover this actually is.
So this is the import engine cover. The import engine comes with it. You also get it in the Lotus. In the Lotus version, the 2zz with the Lotus in. I opted for this cover because it looks better for me. It looks sporty.
Shows more character, no?
Shows more character of the engine, yeah. Because the SI spec is full on.
It hides the motor.
Everything, you can't see anything.
Yeah.
You basically just see the runners of the intake, which I didn't like much.
Yeah.
And that's why I opted for that.
So other than that, your engine bay is pretty stock, but it looks nice. Just take care of it.
Yeah, I just take care of it. I clean it at least once every say 3 months away. But see now, look, it does need a clean. And I just service my car regularly. I do services between 2,500 to 3,000 k's, sometimes earlier. But that I judge by checking the oil. Look, maintenance is it's key on the 2zz.
Yeah.
Love bolts, love filters, cleaning the MAF sensor, making sure your O2 sensor is always clean. Fuel filter is a very big thing in the RunX, which we found a lot of the guys don't change. A lot of the people don't even know there's a fuel filter on the car. So the fuel filter is actually in the tank. If you lift up the back sheet, it's there.
So it tends to clog if you don't.
Yeah. So what the fuel filter is actually, the fuel pump is in the fuel filter, and then at the bottom is the sieve. So the guys, they place the sieve not knowing the plastic thing that is actually submerged in is the actual filter. And we've had guys where the guys put their cars on dynos and the cars make 138, but they've done everything, and that is the biggest thing.
Fueling issue.
So if there's no fuel, nothing else can basically happen. So once they replace that, and then the cars is back to normal again. So you must always replace that, otherwise you basically mess up the pump, and if you mess up the pump, you must replace the pump also.
So do you actually have any future plans for the motor?
Nothing to actually open the engine. The engine is it's always gonna stay stock. I'm not planning on doing cams, head work, anything. The next thing I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna just port the intake. Basically cut it open, port the intake. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna still run the stock throttle, because I find with running the ported throttles, not everybody's having it, but I don't want idling issues. So some guys get idling issues, some don't. So I'm not willing to take that risk, because I have the car on a daily basis.
Yeah. So with the bolt-ons that you have and like other small mods, what figures are you making at the moment?
Look, it's obviously dyno dependent. The last time I tuned my car with the chip, at the place I did it, I made 152 and 197 newtons. Right? But a few of the guys are saying that the branch was new at the time, because I think it was like a month old after I tuned it and chopped it, whatever. So a few guys are saying that it needs to settle in. I don't know how much truth is in that, but yeah, I'm just saying what
basically learn the ECU.
Yeah, the ECU must learn and all that other stuff, but the actual steel itself must basically settle
of the branch.
Yeah, that's what was said to me. I don't know, but anyway, our last dyno day, 158 kilowatts and 206 newton meters.
So yeah, I'll leave some video footage from that dyno day. I actually done a video for the guys at 2zz Nation. So yeah, I'll leave the description. Just tell us a bit about the exterior, what you actually done to make it stand out.
So basically the only thing I did was I changed the brake calipers, and yeah, I changed the color basically. It was blue when I got the car, and I added the stickers, which is obviously the 2zz Nation, and then Niaza Mardin Racing Developments. So that's the guy that he maintains my car and he works on my car.
So I'll leave his link also, his details.
Yeah, I'm more of an OEM guy, OEM Plus actually, and I just keep everything like it was. It came from Toyota.
With your personal touch.
With my personal touch,
Yeah, so do you actually have any plans with the exterior?
Like if the car full blow over, it's no really accident damage or things. So one or two, you know, wear and tear dents, but if I can, I'll repair the car, which is hopefully in the next couple of months. I didn't really do anything in the interior or the interior. It's all still stock. I still got the stock CD player that it came out with, or the original tape. And yeah, I just like obviously clean it once a week and maintain it. Maybe do the seats every second month or every third month just to keep the leather fresh.
What is your favorite part of the interior?
Favorite part of this car is the dash. So you can put the lights on. The lights will go on outside the car. But if you don't turn the ignition on, the dash won't come on. So even though it's a hatch, it can take at least like 5 people. So 2 in front, 3 at the back. When you need to load people, you can, and the boot space is not small like the normal hatches. Actually, it's actually good.
Okay, so Saeed is actually one of the founders of 2zz Nation, Cape Town. So he's just gonna give like a overview of what they're actually about.
So yeah, it was actually formed by me and a friend of mine, Chad. I would actually start that I was chatting to him on Facebook, and I said to him he must WhatsApp me because I hate Facebook Messenger. And then me and him was chatting, and then he said to me, hey, why don't we start a WhatsApp group? But for the whole lot of 140s and all, like for any RunX, basically parts and for, you know, just socializing basically. So I said to him, you know what, Chad, I was thinking of that, but I also don't want to have, not that I don't want, but what I found with my experience on the RunX is like a lot of people don't actually know these cars, and a lot of people speak bad about the cars, especially the engines, up until you actually have the car. And me and him spoke, and I said to him, let's make the WhatsApp group like you're saying, but we only do it for 2zz. He's like, yeah, but how much people do we know? I said, bruh, if we 10 people, we 15 people, at least 5 of that people is going to be able to know, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, today we are about 115 guys in our group. We're not a club, it's basically a WhatsApp group. It's like a WhatsApp forum. If you need help, you ask.
But you're on Facebook as well?
We've got the Facebook page, we've got the Instagram page, we've now got a Twitter page as well. So the guys in the group actually came up with this idea where when you get added to the group, the rule is, we don't have any rules, but the first rule is you need to send a picture of your car, you need to send the engine bay picture, and you need to send a love video.
To show that you actually powered by 2zz.
Yes, to
and
show
it
that.
Don't limit you to just a RunX.
No, it doesn't limit you to just a RunX. Basically, any car as long as it's powered by 2zz, that's what it's all about. And yeah, we've got a few guys. Like I said, we are 115 at the moment, and we've got of the fastest 2zz in South Africa in our group. Guys basically that own the 2zz.
Yeah.
So if we don't know, someone will know. And if I don't know, I'm gonna get someone that's gonna know, that will be able to assist you. And what it's all about also is we don't want everybody to make the same mistake basically. Example, you wanna do cams in your car. You have finance to do cams. You ask in the group what cams works. They will tell you, okay, don't buy that because that doesn't work. I had this, that, the other. So you
Based
don't
on
make
experiences.
Yes, there we go. So everybody don't make the same mistake.
Yeah, so this is the end of this episode. So once again, I just want to say special thanks to Saeed for bringing his car out here today to feature. So yeah, if you have a 2zz power plant or RunX 2zz RSI, search them on Instagram, Facebook, and like I said, Twitter. And yeah, there is quite a few videos of the 2zz Nation on my channel, so I'll actually put all the links. So there's a few dyno runs, there's a few dyno day videos, and there's also the Killarney video which I done for them. So yeah, you can see the guys in action. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of the video. Please do let me know what car you would like to feature next. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. So stay tuned for the next episode. So yeah.